Hello, everyone. Welcome to the lecture series on introducing Taiwanese culture, focusing especially on the beautiful and the diverse Pingtung County. I'm your tour guide, Kurt, and today we will explore what culture means and who lives in Pingtung and how the land shapes their lives. Our topic for the episode is to discover culture, landscape, and the people in Pingtung. This is the first of two episodes, so let's get started. And when are you introducing a place? And what is the first thing that comes up to your mind? The location, the weather, the food, the people, or any related information. As a result, we would conclude those details into one word, culture. So, first of all, what is a culture? And what is the definition of culture? Can you think of any? Here's one of the definitions. Culture is a broad term that includes the language we speak, the food we eat, our festivals, beliefs, values, and even how we interact with each other and nature. It's everything that makes a community unique and gives people a sense of identity and belonging. Just like when you see a person in kimono, you can be 100% sure that it is Japanese culture. On the other hand, if a person doesn't eat pork, you may guess that he might be a Muslim. Another example, think about your family traditions or festival you celebrate. Those are part of culture too. Every Lunar New Year, Chinese celebrate the important periods of time with their beloved family, gathering together, having reunion meals, getting red envelopes, visiting temples for good health and wealth, having a family trip, sharing each other's life stories during the year, and so on. Those things we do in life are all categorized in so-called culture. Understanding more culture helps us share our lifestyles, build connections, especially when meeting people from different countries. As a local Taiwanese, it is always a great experience to be a tour guide, letting more people around the world to know more about Taiwan. So, how much have you understand about Taiwan? How and are you able to introduce Taiwanese culture to foreigners? If you are not ready, let's have some background knowledge first. And before we talk about the ethnic groups in Taiwan, let's look at this short video first.
呀哦嗨呀哦咿耶呀，哦咿耶呀哦嗨呀。
Wow, in a foreign visitor's perspective, there are so many things for them to explore and experience. Although Taiwan to them is not only a small island, starting from National Palace Museum, Taiwanese opera, doing Tai Chi, visiting Mount Bagua Great Buddha, to the local betel nut stands, stage show, even techno prince Luoza. Those are representatives of Taiwanese culture to the foreigners. Taiwan is a rich tapestry of cultures. The main ethnic groups include the Han Chinese, mainly the Minnan and the Hakka people, who make up most of Taiwan's population. There are 16 official indigenous tribes like Paiwan, Rukai, Ataya, and many other tribes who have lived here for thousands of years before Han immigration. Mostly they distributed in the remote and the mountainous area of Taiwan. But in recent decades, many young indigenous people have moved to major cities to make their livings. However, there are also historical influences approximately for 50 years from the Japanese colonial period, which have shaped Taiwanese language, architecture, even more in early 1900s. As a result, each ethnic group brings unique traditions, languages, and art that together from time to time, which create Taiwan's diverse culture. Now let's look at where Pingtung is on the map. Pingtung County is located at the southern tip of Taiwan. It's bordered by the Pacific Ocean to the east and the Taiwan Strait to the west. This location means Pingtung enjoys a warm climate year-round, making it perfect for agriculture or tourism. Can you spot those three famous sightseeing spots in Pingtung County? The upper one is one of the most beautiful beaches called Xiaowan. The waves there are always tender, that you can have a good time with your family and a friend. The middle photo shows you the spectacular vase-shaped rock at Xiaoliuqiu, an islet located 30 minutes boat ride on the southwestern coast of Pingtung. Very famous for its abundant coastal life. The third picture shows you the most beautiful suspension bridge in Sandimen Township. It is decorated with crystal glass beads on the bridge, so there are 32 townships and one major city in Pingtung. And each township is inviting you to explore their different local ways of lives. So as you can see on the map, we have Wutai, we have Sandimen, we have Gaoshu, we have Ligang, we have Jiuru, Yanpu, Majia, Neipu, Changzhi, Linluo, Wandan, 竹田、万峦、大武、来义 and so on. Pingtung's natural beauty is one of its greatest treasures. Talking about Pingtung, you can relate Kenting National Park, a place full of rich resources in tropical plants and animals. To the south is Kenting National Park, famous for its beaches, coral reefs, and some comfortable hiking trails. It is a nice place to relax on the very southern tip of Taiwan in Kenting National Park. Surrounded by grassy park and hiking trails through tropical forest with coral rocks. It is also within walking distance the most southern tips of the island of Taiwan on Cape Arambi, a must-visit place for travelers to Taiwan. You can never miss the lighthouse for some great photos. Besides the relaxing ocean views, the Dawu mountain area is home to many indigenous villages and a rich biodiversity. Here, you can experience a lot of local Aboriginal culture that will also be mentioned in the next episode. In the photo is the sunset moment of Mount Da'u, just like a vivid oil painting, isn't it? And Lingbian Township, Dapeng Bay is known for its calm waters, making it a popular spot for fishing and water sports. Don't forget to give a try when you are here around the Oyster Island. Plus, you can also enjoy oyster barbecue here. The diversity of scenic spots not only attracts tourists, but also supports various lifestyles for the people living here. Pingtung is home to many indigenous groups, especially Paiwan and the Lukai tribes. These groups have their own languages, customs, and social structures. For example, the Paiwan people are famous for their beautiful beadwork and wood carvings, often featuring patterns that tell stories of their ancestors. The Lukai are known for their unique facial tattoo traditions and the totems on the outfits, which symbolize social status and achievements. These traditions have passed down for generations and remain a vital part of their cultural identity. In addition to indigenous groups, Pingtung has large community of Han people, mainly Hakka and Mingnan speakers. The Hakka people are known for their distinctive language and cuisine, including Lei Cha, Southern tea in the right photo, a healthy and traditional tea-based dish, as well as the Hakka ladies in the unique Hakka blue dress in the left photo. The Mingnan community who speak Taiwanese Hokkien have rich folk religions and temple festivals, especially devoted to deities like Mazu, the goddess of the sea. You can imagine there are hundreds of thousands of local Taoist and Buddhist temples we have on this island. When you proceed to some local village, You might also see various architectures combined with Hokkien style in the right photo. The people of Pingtung have a close relationship with nature, reflected in their lifestyle and the values. Family is central. Many households are extended families where grandparents, parents, and the children live together or nearby. Respect for elders and the community cooperation are important values. You also find that many Pingtung residents maintain traditional practices such as farming or fishing while embracing modern life. As you can see in the left photo, the king boat ceremony in Donggang Township and the harvest ritual at Dongyuan Wetland in the right photo. This balance is part of what makes Pingtung's culture unique and one of a kind. Before we end today's episode, I want you to think about this question. What is one part of your hometown culture or your family tradition that you value the most? Try to reflect on why it is important to you and how you might share it with a foreign friend. You can write down your thoughts or prepare a short introduction in English. We'll practice this more in the next episode. In our next episode, we will explore Pingtung's festivals, traditional foods, arts, and learn useful English phrases to share our culture confidently with others. And please don't forget to do the video quiz later to get your points. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 2. Bye bye.